Imagine your life is in danger. You can pick one savior to defend you. Who do you choose? Do you pick the one with magical powers, 7 years of training, and who has avoided death numerous times? Or do you pick the guy who sparkles in the sunlight? Today I'll discuss two pop culture phenomena, Harry Potter and the Twilight Saga. Many characteristics make Harry Potter a more enjoyable series than Twilight. I'll give you some background information on the two franchises, discuss why the world of Harry Potter is more engaging than that of Twilight, and why the quality of writing is much better in Harry Potter. Harry Potter, by J.K. Rowling, is about a seemingly normal boy who attends Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. There he meets his best friends, Ron and Hermione, and together they try to conquer Voldemort, the evil wizard, and in essence, save the wizarding world. Stephenie Meyer's Twilight is about Bella Swan, a normal girl who moves to a small and rainy town in Forks, Washington. There she lives with her dad and meets and falls in love with a beautiful yet dangerous vampire named Edward Cullen. She also meets her best friend, Jacob Black, who just happens to be a werewolf. Together, they try to protect her from vampires who want to kill her. The background information already points to major differences between the two novels, but the choice of setting by J.K. Rowling makes Harry Potter more interesting than Twilight. The world of Harry Potter is very engaging to its readers. It's much more imaginative, and when people pick up a book, they often want to escape from reality, and Hogwarts allows them to do this. It's much different to the small, boring town that is basically every day, such as Forks, Washington. And this is also evident in the book sales. According to the Wall Street Journal, Harry Potter has sold 400 million copies. That's about 57 million copies per book. The Twilight Saga has sold 53 million total. Harry Potter is still believable because it fits in with the normal world so well, and it's also very complex and deep. J.K. Rowling uses Latin words for many of the characters' names and for some of the curses. For example, the Imperius Curse, which allows a wizard to control someone else's actions, comes from the Latin term imperio, which means I control. Stephenie Meyer is credited with being creative because she has generated a new image for vampires. Before, people considered them to be bloodthirsty and gruesome, but now people view them as beautiful. This is the extent of her creativity, though. J.K. Rowling, on the other hand, created an entire world with many interesting creatures. One of them are Dementors. When they get close to you, they take away all of your happiness, and they can even suck out your soul. Universal Studios has gotten onto the Harry Potter bandwagon. This summer, they're opening up a theme park called Harry Potter World, which literally recreates readers' favorite scenes from the movies. Although the novels occur in very different circumstances, the quality of writing by J.K. Rowling sets Harry Potter apart. The plot development is much more advanced and complicated in Harry Potter. There's a lot of subplots, so readers really need to pay attention so they fully understand the novel. It's also a lot more surprising. J.K. Rowling takes a lot of risks with her writing. She has deaths of some of the readers' most beloved characters, such as Dumbledore. Stephenie Meyer, on the other hand, none of the main characters that readers loved were even close to death. Stephenie Meyer is very graphic in her writing, and this draws readers in. But most of the description is about how beautiful and perfect Edward Cullen is, and after 600 pages of this, readers start to lose interest. Harry Potter is also a lot more marketable. It has a much wider audience because of its balance of action and romance. Twilight, on the other hand, is almost all romance with one fight scene thrown in each novel. This is evident in its audience. It's almost all teenage girls, and according to CBS, 80% of the audience is female. The movies also rely heavily on sex appeal. Most girls went to see the movie once or twice because they wouldn't see Taylor Lautner shirtless for an hour and a half. All of the other characters in Twilight are also considered beautiful, and this is stressed in Stephenie Meyer's writing. Harry Potter is still believable and relatable. People can relate to Ron, Harry, and Hermione much more easily to one girl loving a vampire. Stephenie Meyer has also received literary criticism. Barbara Stephen, a publisher, writes, "Most famous writers later explain how their earlier drafts were overwritten, melodramatic, flatly characterized, heavily expository, and indifferently written, only to emerge as recognizable quality in the late editorial stages. Meyer has sidestepped this process by having her early drafts published, warts and all. and this is really evident in the character development. In Harry Potter, the characters grow as the reader grows. The story begins when Harry is only 11 years old and ends when he's 17. So readers get to watch Harry go from a child to an angsty teenager and then transform to a brave and lovable hero at the end. Twilight is shorter, so it may not allow for such an enormous change in character, but all the characters are static, meaning that they don't change. Edward is perfect in the beginning of Twilight, and after the end of Breaking Dawn, readers still feel like he's perfect. There's nothing more of his character. Stephenie Meyer has also been criticized for her portrayal of Bella. When Bella comes to Florrick, she's very independent. She's very strong-willed, and then she meets Edward, and all of that changes. She's so dependent on him that when he leaves her for her own good, she goes into a deep depression and cannot function normally for many months. It's only when he returns that she reaches full happiness once again. Hermione, on the other hand, is a strong, smart, and independent character. She's often more brave than Harry and Ron, and she's a good role model for girls. As you can see, the setting, plot, and character development make Harry Potter a quality series of novels. For these reasons, Harry Potter is better than Twilight. So this summer, when you're going to the beach and you're looking for a good book to read or reread, remember to choose Harry Potter.